All right, guys, so this is day 3 of the enclosure build. This is the final day, hopefully. I think we're going to be able to go ahead and get to the finish line today. So last night was very productive. So we wrapped up last night with doing all the wood staining, finishing off the painting, and then sealing everything with polyurethane just to make it water resistant. But the focus for today's video is to install the sliding glass doors. When I was doing my research on this topic, this was something that was just really hard for me to comprehend. So I'm hoping if I break it down for you guys today, you can at least see my take on how to get you some good sliding glass doors. Now, I will let you know the window track that we're going to be using today, I ordered off of Amazon. This is the company, and it is 72 inches long, and it is 1/4 of an inch in width. So it is a plastic track. This is what it looks like. Now these we've already cut it to size to fit our enclosure. This was going to be the top track, and then this is going to be the bottom track. And so you'll see how we go about doing this. I will link this in the description box below in case you want to purchase this exact track. And I'll explain all the pros and cons of it when we get there. So sit back, relax, and let's install some glass doors. Oops, I think I wrapped it too hard. All right, guys, so quick explanation when it comes to the size of your opening to accommodate for your glass, okay? So we've already have our glass cut and measured. This is a glass that is 30 inches high, 26 inches wide, okay? But the height is what we're concerned about right now. So in order to accommodate for the height of our glass, we need our opening to be at least 1/2 inch taller than our glass. Why? Because the window track that we are using has a lip of 1/2 inch. So that means that once our top window track is up there, right? You lift the glass into that divot, and then when the glass drops, it drops to the height of your bottom window track. So the bottom track has a lip of 1/4 inch, but once the glass actually sits on there, it only elevates it about 1/8 inch. Right? You can see that little bit of height there. So if you think about it, you have your bottom track, right? And then, so if you think about it, you have your bottom track, and let's pretend this is your glass. You have your glass sitting in that bottom track. So now your glass is at this point we said 1/8?
Yeah.
So now at this point your glass is 1/8 of an inch taller. So not accounting for the top window track, our glass in total now is 30 inches and 1/8. Okay? So then once you get to the top and you have that extra 1/2 inch overhang, that means with that elevation of 1/8 inch, you're going to have 1/8 inch of extra glass caught by that 1/2 inch lip. And it's going to be better explained once we actually install the glass, and I can show you guys what we're talking about. have to put our 30-inch glass, we have to raise it in the indentation in the top railing first. Once you go the distance there, you're going to move it over your bottom, and it's going to rest in the divot of the bottom track. Alright, so if you look at your bottom track, you basically have this separation here in the middle. So your back glass goes in the back there, and then your front glass can go in the front groove. And that way you have a separation. And that's essentially what allows your doors to slide separately. Now, we still have the painter's tape on our glass because we got it cut at Lowe's, and we need to sand down the edges and finish the edges off before we actually install it. So, you know, once we do that, obviously there won't be any tape on there, but you can see how it's looking now. And because this is plastic, the glass should slide pretty smoothly, especially if you sand the edges. Now, if you have sharp edges, then obviously the glass is going to catch there on the plastic, and then it's going to give you friction while you're trying to slide the glass. You also want to remember when you're trying to cut your glass is you want some type of overlap, just because you don't want any holes or anything for your snake to be able to come out of. So I think with this one, we were working with about a 2-inch overlap. And really, as far as how much overlap is totally up to you. But if you're using one of those front locks that come on glass, you have to accommodate for how big that lock is. And we'll show you all that later. But that's basically how you install the glass in the tracks, and that kind of gives you an idea of your measurements and how big the opening should be.
Alright guys, so at this point we have completely installed the glass doors. It is looking beautiful. The only thing that I have not put on here that I want to show you that's on my other enclosure is the pulls. So these guys are definitely necessary if you want to make it easy to maneuver your glass around. I just hadn't had my order come in at the time of this video. So, but definitely get you some of these guys. They come in different shades, colors, and sizes, so you can get exactly what you like. But that is it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.